Hi angels, I'm back with another closet tour. So you guys stated that you wanted to see my update when I was finished with my closet. So without any further ado, let's go ahead, let's jump right in. So the last time we looked at this room, everything was covered with dust bags, and I decided to go back to my old way of storing my bags, which is displaying them. So I took everything out of the dust bags, and this is the way the room looks right now when you enter it. I want to start first off by saying I do have a little seating area right in here where I can go ahead and sit down and put on my shoes or pick out my bag for the day. So I have a little bench right there. And then when you enter the room, this is the way it looks. So I'm just going to go ahead and pan around the room and then we'll talk about a few things. I'm going to actually go in and close the door behind me so we can have a little bit of privacy and take a look at everything. Okay, so now we're in. I'm actually going to turn and spin around so you guys can see what I'm looking at when I'm looking out the room. So this is the little seating area that I was telling you guys about, that I can sit and put on my shoes or do whatever I want to do right there. Look in my handbags. Then I have right over here in this corner my bag charms. I wanted to have a little bit of decor in here as well. Not just, I wanted to have something cute. I think I would have had a little bit more space if I went ahead and just put bags, all throughout the room. But I wanted to put a little bit of something, some knickknacks out. I basically have all my clear and jelly bags right here. I have some of my signature collection in here. Everything couldn't fit in here, but I was able to put a few things in here from my Coach signature collection. None of my penny bags are in here, and a few other signature pieces. And at the bottom on the last shelf, I was able to go ahead and put my trekkers, my duffels, my Coach trekker duffels, as well as my Louis Vuitton bandolier. Now, I may decide at a later date to take out the bandoliers, the keep-alls, and those duffels and put them in another closet because they take up quite a bit of space in the room. I could have that whole bottom level for other additional bags, like maybe my vintage Coach bags, if I wanted to put my vintage Coach bags on that bottom shelving area. So I may go ahead and take the keep-alls out. So over here, I just have some of my Coach signature pieces, the Edge backpack and the travel kit, as well as the Hudsons in the small and the large, Messenger. Then I put a few Louis Vuitton bags in here. I have a few Louis Vuitton bags in another closet as well. And I have some DOONEY and BOURKEs in here. I wish everything could have fit in this room. It's a rather large walk-in closet, but it still wasn't enough to store everything, at least not beautifully, not with some items on display. So I did have to go ahead and put some other items in other closets, in the house. So this is up here is where I wanted to have some color. And I have my lovely Chanel bags up here. I'm in love with these bags. My Le Marais Chanel in the black right here. I think that, a lot of people misunderstand this bag and they think that that's wear. and they don't understand that the bag, when you move it, depending on how you angle it, that will, you know, the shimmer of the satin or the cloth or whatever material that is will look like wear on the bag. But it's really just, you know, the shimmer of the bag. It's a beautiful bag. I absolutely love this La Mare black single flap Chanel. And then I have my other Chanel medium perforated right here. A few other bags, MCM and Coach. I wanted a little bit more decor up here. My beautiful Marc Jacobs snapshot. I love this bag. I want to get this in a few other colors. The Coach Town tote. A while back, I've redone this room so many times, you guys. A while back, I was trying to do something with a butterfly motif along this wall, and it never quite came to fruition. And now I kind of just have things pushed against it, but I just left them up there. I thought it looked kind of cute. Love Audrey Hepburn portraits, so I have some of her portraits in here. My beautiful Chanel Jumbo in the beautiful orange with the coral. I tried to put most of my favorites in here, and then some of the other bags that, you know, I like them, but they didn't make the cut for my bag room. They're just in another closet. I've done a couple of closet tours over the years, so I have a playlist on all my closet tours each time I've redone this room. So I would love if you would go ahead and take a look at some of my other handbag videos and my other closet tour videos. Over here, I did put a few pair of shoes in here, some of my high heel pumps and my Christian Louboutins. I did put a few pair of shoes in here, but not all of them. And then I have black handbags down there. Doc Martens. I decided to bring some of my SLGs in this room as well. I had them at first in two different areas, and it was too much, you know, when you're packing your bag to go to two different areas or try to think and remember where all I had them. So I decided to just bring them in here, and I picked up these two bins at Ross, and they were really, really affordable. They were so affordable. They came together. I purchased them together. And under here, I have some scarves, like some Burberry and Coach scarves in those two Nordstrom boxes. I have my UGG gloves and other winter scarves in another area. I think I'm going to try to go ahead and bring them in here. I love my DOONEY and BOURKE bags. So I have my lovely DOONEY and BOURKE satchels right here. And of course, my lovely Louis Vuitton. I wanted to display some of my Louis Vuitton bags, some of my favorites. So I have some of these in here as well. So like I said, the room can't fit everything comfortably, but it could fit enough. It could fit enough. I thought it was, you know, nice enough to display a lot of my items in here. The lovely Clayton in natural. Oh, I want this bag in another color. A long time ago, I had it in red, and I regret letting go of it. Over here is just still a work in progress. I have a couple of bags just hanging there, and I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with those. I don't know what my problem is with bags. Anytime, you know, I get a Nordstrom bag or a Coach bag, I just love bringing the bags home with me. I don't know what that's about and why I feel like I have to save these anytime whenever I get them, the Louis Vuitton bags, but it's a problem. Do you guys do that? Do you still save your shopping bags? I know sometimes I used to save them and then sometimes I would toss them. Right now, I think I'm back in a kick where I'm saving them. And then I just wanted to stare at and adore this little area right here. I think it's so, so cute. And then over here I have more flowers. The room smells so good. It smells like a combination of leather and floral flowers from the flowers. And down here, I showed you guys this already, so I'm not going to go in detail about where I have my Patricia Nash stored and some of my novelty accessories. One time I remember my niece and I wanted someplace to get away, and we just wanted a quiet little nook to talk. And my niece and I came in here and sat down together, my adult niece, and we talked in this room. We had a nice little private conversation. It was a family get together, and we had a nice little sit down talk and conversation in here without being bothered, you know, without being interrupted. So I just wanted to go ahead and share this updated closet tour with you guys. And like I said, I know I've given you guys closet, you know, a tour before, but you know, some people want to see, and they asked me to go ahead and share it when I was finished. So this is what the finished room looks like. And I enjoy just opening the door and staring in, as well as sometimes just going in and having a seat. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon in another video.